If you've considered starting a business, the purpose of this video is to help you commit to getting started. You see, you don't need more information. You already have all the information available. You just need to give yourself permission to fail and to get started and to learn. I want to share a short story with you. Back when I had to start my business, I was so scared that it wasn't going to work out. And actually that kept me from getting started for a long time. But it wasn't until I was on exchange as part of my degree in Singapore and Gary Vee and Alex Hormozi helped me understand that I was gonna fail no matter what I tried to start. And so just getting started was the most important part. And then doing the failing, learning from it, moving forward without stopping would be the factors that in the end will help me make it. I thought somehow I would be able to start and make it work without failing if I just tried hard enough, if I just planned enough, if I just had the right idea, if I just, had all the factors in the right places. But as it turns out, that's simply and plainly just impossible. And so if you've considered starting a business yourself, or you want to start a business but you don't know where to get started and you're looking for that right or perfect idea, I'm here to tell you that it's not gonna happen. You might have a sudden epiphany and you might have a great idea, but there is no way that just having that simple idea in and of itself is gonna translate in any way into you suddenly having a hugely or enormously successful business. Even the best business ideas that now are hugely established companies became that way because of the people who executed and failed and learned, but continued. Despite people not wanting to invest in them, despite all the challenges they failed, the customers who said no, they kept going. And you might hear this and think, well, I still don't have an idea, what do I do? Or there's no way that it's really this simple. And unfortunately, the short answer is, it is this simple. You need an idea, and then you just need to get started and kind of test your idea, see what's the demand for it, and really continue until it works. And so it's all a matter of inputs. And so my point for this video is, it doesn't matter what the idea you choose is, you just need to get started. And there's actually a great quote for this, which is, you don't have to be great to start, but you need to start in order to become great. And I think this quote is so beautiful because it illustrates that it doesn't matter what your starting point is, but if you don't choose a starting point and take action, you will never get anywhere. And it is so simple to hear, and it is so frustrating to be on the other side and not wanting to commit because you're scared of what's gonna happen. You're scared you're gonna try and someone's gonna look at you and say, that guy tried and he failed, he's a failure, and he's never gonna make it, he's never gonna amount to anything. And I'm here to tell you that is not true. It will only be true if you let it be true. If you get too scared to get started, you are the one who will guarantee that it will continue to be that way. And so please don't let your fear of what other people potentially think of you, or even what they think of you, hold you back from pursuing what is your dreams or what you want to do in this life. You have just one. And when you get old, or when you die, or even just when you look back on your life, you're going to regret it if you thought too much about and held yourself back because you were worried about what other people thought of you. This is your life. Go do the things you want to do. Now, if you want to build a business, if you want to make money and at some point, in your eyes, get rich, you just need to get started and commit to this being a 5, 10, 20-year journey instead of something that needs to work out in 3 months. That's unreasonable, and that's why you stop. But instead, if you realize that if you get started today with something I'm going to share with you in 2 seconds, and you just develop from there, I promise you, if you stick with it for 1 year, you will laugh at yourself for even considering not trying, but in 5 more years after that, it will already be working for you. And in 10 years, you will likely be much further than you thought possible at first. And so how do you commit? How do you get started? Well, this is what I'm here to share with you. Right now, write down 3 things that you're good at, that you can either help someone do for someone, or teach them how to do. And what you're gonna do after that is you are going to take 5 people from your phone contacts, or your Instagram friends, or your Facebook friends, or your email list, people you have access to, and people who you know either closely or is acquainted with, and I want you to send a text to them and, catch up, ask how they're doing, give them a compliment if something happened in their life recently, and then ask them, do they know anybody who would be interested in that thing, one of the 3 things? And if you do that for 5 people, for each of the 3 things that you're good at, and follow up with people if they don't respond today, you follow up tomorrow, and then you follow up one more time, and then you wait a week, and then you follow up again, and be respectful and inviting and honest. Just asking those 5 people for each of the 3 ideas will help you understand that while it seems scary, as soon as you've started and are trying, it will be so much less scary. And you will understand that if no one even answers you, your situation will be exactly the same. Failing in this moment simply means that you are nowhere different than you are right now. You didn't lose money, you didn't gain money. Nobody laughed at you for trying. And if you actually have something you could help someone with, there's really only upside to asking someone, because potentially you would be able to help someone. They might refer you, and if you do that, you will get experience. And after you've done that a couple of times, you can start making money from it. And so it really doesn't need to be more complicated than this. But the only thing holding you back is that you need to give yourself permission to just start. It won't be more complicated than this, but it also won't be easier than this. But you will need to start, and you will need to keep going. But if you can do just this one small thing today of choosing those 3 things that you're good at, that you can teach someone how to do or do for them or show them how to do, and reach out to 5 people and ask if they know anybody who, could make use of that, then you're already on your way to make a change in your life for the better. And if you just continue from there, soon you will have the momentum that will get you to where you want to go. And so I hope you liked this video. Let me know in the comments what business problem you're struggling with, or if there's any specific type of video you would like to see. Thank you for watching, and stay disciplined.